probably have kept that to yourself.
I'm going.
What time will you be home?
Saw a 5-year-old boy today. Severely impacted bowels. Megarectum. Boy suffers from autism. Mother insists it's regressive. Want to take a look? She says the aphasia was post-MMR.
I'd like to have a look. Can you come to clinic?
Yeah. I'll set it up.
Hi, Nicky. I'm Andy. This is Dr. Parker. Mrs. Shields.
Come, darling. Right. And then he had the MMR, and everything seemed to fall apart. His health, his communication skills, his social skills.
Had both. First jab and the booster.
That's right.
But the second floored him.
You believe me?
Why wouldn't I believe you?
I'm sorry. I'm just so tired. I'm so sorry.
We'd like to admit Nicky and give him some medication to clear the obstruction in his bowels. Once they're cleared, we can have a look and see what we find.
You believe me?
Nicholas Shields.
The damage is similar to those with Crohn's disease we've looked at.
Less obvious damage, but similar.
Did the boy contract the measles?
Not to the mother's knowledge.
We found the measles protein in the gut.
So how did it get there?
Hi.
The kids are in the garden. I'll get them.
I thought maybe I might just take Max. Give him some time on his own.
Okay.
That'd be good for him. I mean, Nicky doesn't really know.
Who you are? Oh, I think he does.
It'd be good for Max. Hello, you. Hello. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Right, Nikki.
And how long does the vaccination keep? Oh, it has a preservative. Oh, and what's the nature of? Oh no, I'm not a doctor. I'm a it's a university assignment. Yeah, no problem. My name is Sally Maynard. Yes, that's fine. Yes, I'll hold.
You have mail.
Wow. Well, at least we're not alone.
It's the neurological damage that's troubling. Why do children with autism appear to share chronic bowel problems? Is the autism a coincidence or a consequence?
We're not neurologists. I think we should confine the work to the bowel damage.
Why? Of the cases we've seen, all the mothers insist the autism is regressive.
Chances are they never noticed it until the symptoms became so apparent they couldn't be avoided.
That's possible.
Well, I'd say it's probable.
You have children. Wouldn't you have noticed?
Anecdotally, the regression appears to start after the MMR.
Well, what's the nature of the disease? What's the pathology?
What if it's something simple? A 15-month-old child with a developing immune system comes to get his vaccination. He's already had DTP and Hib in the first year of his life. He's given the MMR. It enters the bloodstream. Now, already, we've altered the natural pathology of the disease. Measles is an airborne virus that encountered the pulmonary system long before it entered the bloodstream. Now we're injecting and bypassing the natural route of exposure. The immune system responds, and the body begins to fight the invading viruses. But the measles virus isn't contained. It isn't defeated. It looks for somewhere to take up residence, and it finds the ileum between the large and small intestine, and it multiplies. Eluding the immune system, it hides in the very cells that should be destroying it, causing inflammation. That's consistent with the mother's story. The child is often chronically ill with diseases which the immune system would normally see off. So the mother feeds the fever, making sure the child is well nourished, so that the child can fight the fever and infection. But the intestine, because it's been damaged, can no longer do its job properly. It can't clean or keep toxins produced by the digestive process out of the blood. So the gluten and casein fragments from the wheat and milk are not expelled. Other medical researchers have already shown that these toxins are like morphine, dangerous and destructive, and the body can't rid itself of them. So where do they go? Where morphine classically has its effect. The brain. These toxins may cause the damage to the developing brain and the resulting autism because of a breakdown in the function of the gut.
It's a theory. But why doesn't it happen to all children?
That's what we have to find out.
How many subjects do we need?
As many as we can find. There must be a cofactor. If a small percentage of children are damaged by the MMR and the others aren't, what's the cofactor?
Do I look all right? Oh, come on, eat up, Nikki. Don't play with it, darling. Come on. Here. Yeah. Now you. You're a good boy. Oh. Thanks. Hi. Got splattered? Oh, well, at least it's not sick. Listen, thanks for doing this. Every single one of the babysitters I rang was busy. Funny that, eh? Oh, look. I found out about this amazing guy in Sunderland, Paul Shattuck. He's been doing research on autism and diet for years.
Hi, Nikki.
Max is in bed, I'm afraid. Sorry, but he was shattered when I picked him up from the nursery. Oh, did I tell you? Nicky's going to be part of a study at the Royal Free.
Is he?
Yeah.
You might have asked.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. I should have asked you. Yeah, I suppose I didn't think you'd mind. I mean, I was only doing what's best for him, you know? No, I apologise. I should have talked to you about
It's
it.
all right.
So help yourself to whatever you want in the fridge.
Oh, I'll order a pizza.
No, you won't. Can't have wheat or dairy in the house. No pizza, no biscuits, no milk before bed. If the toxins are causing him the damage, then we stop giving him the toxins.
Chris, you can't cure autism.
Get a curry. You like curry? Rice is good, but not korma. Korma's got cream in it. I've no idea what time I'll be back. Listen, you're welcome to stay the night. I mean, I know you've got to get into the office early and you'll be tired, so stay the night.
Chris, I've started seeing someone else.
Oh, you move fast.
I've known her for a while.
So what's the co-factor? That's what I'm focusing on. What put Nicky at risk? You see, if a child has a cold when he has his vaccinations, then his immune system's
I
depleted.
thought I should tell you so you didn't hear it from someone else.
If a child's mother has a history of autoimmune disease, like rheumatoid arthritis, for example. If a child is hypersensitive to mercury, mercury is a known immune system suppressant. Well, what's the preservative in HIB and DTP? Mercury. When did Nicky have those jabs? 2 months before his MMR.
Days after the MMR, my son had a massive seizure. I mean, sometime later, the hospital neurologist told me that they thought it was encephalopathy caused by the measles virus in the MMR. I mean, but when I read his official notes in the report, it said that the MMR had revealed epilepsy. It hadn't caused it. I mean, I'm looking at my son's notes and I know it's a lie. Because it's convenient to lie, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Are you anally retentive, compulsive and obsessive?
And they don't care what happens. Well, of course not. I mean, you know.
Liz?
Me too. I'm Valerie.
I mean, look, this is my son.
Christine.
I mean, you can see he was fine. Now he's got autism and bowel disease. I mean, this vaccination has just ruined our lives, and no one cares. No one cares.
Well, it's a conspiracy, isn't it? The drug companies and the doctors, they don't want to look into it, because if they did, they'd be liable, and they know this.
Welcome to the club you don't want to be part of.
How old is your child?
8. A boy. They're almost always boys, aren't they? Yours?
5.
A lawyer that's been looking into this since 1992.
Oh, incredible. 1992.
It's known that some children are going to have bad side effects from vaccination.
Oh, but no doctor would knowingly hurt a patient, would they?
They admit it. I mean, that's why they set up the vaccination compensation unit.
But I mean, we can't go around saying that all vaccination is bad.
Why not?
Well, because most kids aren't affected. And they'll think we're nutters.
They already do.
Our children are the cost to society for what's called herd immunity. So long as it's small, they accept it.
But it's not small anymore.
When the government sees scientific evidence that shows the MMR to be a threat, they'll act.